Well, all right. I guess we should go ahead and move on to the next conference that happened that day. That was EA.
Yes.
Me personally, I ranked this fifth of the 8 conferences. It was definitely in the lower branch.
Yes, as EA's always been.
Yeah, it was. I have to say, for the majority of it, I'd say 80% of it was boring as hell. When they kept talking about sports for like an hour, it was so boring. But some cool stuff was announced. I was very excited with the way they opened the show. Mass Effect Andromeda, that was huge. I thought that was a great way to open it. Unfortunately, that momentum was quickly dropped. And I mean, Need for Speed looked kind of cool. I definitely appreciated their support for the Old Republic. I think what they talked about, the new expansion that's coming out, that's going to be more quote-unquote BioWare storytelling oriented. I mean, me as a Star Wars fan, I don't care because the Old Republic isn't canon, and I can't really get into MMOs. So immediately I was like, whatever. And again, they talked about sports for a while. They talked about Mirror's Edge, which I know you're excited for, it, right? Mirror's Edge.
Yes, I'm very excited about this.
I mean, I didn't really. For me personally, I'm not a fan of the series. But I'm like, that's a cool announcement though, especially after all that sports bullshit. Obviously for me, the big thing was Battlefront. When that was shown, holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, when I watched it, I knew a lot of the stuff was happening. I was also looking at their YouTube channel, and they showed the FIFA 16 trailer on there before the actual conference started.
Yeah.
So I already knew what was going to happen. I even knew Pele was coming out before he even came out, and he's still a massive dickhead. Anyway, the sports games were just the same usual stuff from EA. Sometimes I'm just there like, why did you even do this? Obviously, it panders to a certain audience, but it wasn't that big. Mm-hmm. Like the stuff they were showing off, NBA, FIFA, whatever.
So boring.
Yeah. Mirror's Edge Catalyst was really cool. I thought it was really kind of, the way that they presented it was great. This is a second chance for Mirror's Edge. I think if they mess it up this time, then it's done. But I'm really happy that's happening, and just the way it was kind of like exploring faith and like the mechanics, and it's a lot more back to the kind of the fact that you don't have to use weapons. You can just wall run and kick everyone's ass. Love that part. But I think as we're going to go back to, I think the big talking point, apart from Mass Effect as well, which was quite nice as well. I still haven't played Mass Effect, but it looked good.
You gotta play it before Andromeda. I mean, Andromeda, from what I understand, is not really connected to it, so that could be your jumping off point. But the original trilogy is definitely play worthy. It was really good.
Definitely. But Battlefront was probably the talking conference.
Let me just say one thing: if Battlefront ends up like sucking complete ass, I have to at least give it credit. It's a beautiful looking game. I really feel like we're playing the movie. There is a scene specifically that I got nerd goosebumples, man. Goose pimples. It was when they're in the snow speeder and the rebels, they switch to the rebels, they're in the snow speeder and they're like, our armor isn't doing anything. I mean, our blasters aren't doing anything to the armor. And then it's all in first person. They fly in between the legs of the AT-AT. And that was so fucking cool because that happens in Empire Strikes Back when Luke is right before he takes down one of them. And I'm like, dude, you could do that, and it looks so great. It doesn't look, because I tried doing that in like Shadows of the Empire on N64 years ago, and I died because like you couldn't fly through the legs, or if you could, it was really jerky or whatever. So just that little moment was so cool, man, and it just made me have like this ginormous geek out that blew me away. But that game is gorgeous looking.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it was a big, big selling point for their conference. I mean, that's what most people are actually tuning in to watch.
Yeah.
It took their sweet fucking time to get to it.
It was the last thing,
especially,
right?
Yeah, especially with the way they were talking and stuff. People were just like, get on with it. Just show us the actual... just show us the game. I was really impressed there. I mean, there's still problems where I'm like, you know what? It should probably have a lot of single player content. It should also have space missions because it's Star Wars, and it should have space missions.
Yeah.
But what I saw was very impressive. It looked beautiful. It looks absolutely, as you said, like you're in the film.
Yeah.
And you just say, it's just unreal. So hopefully that footage is actually real and not in-game, not pre-rendered footage or pre-alpha footage, or whatever you want to call it.
Right. Well, they claimed it was running, at the very least, they claimed it was running off of PS4 hardware. So, but we don't know what that really means. But if it does end up looking like that, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous game. I mean, it looks wonderful.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I was sold on that. But I mean, other than I really just don't have much to cover. It was one of the worst conferences this year. Not the worst. It was a lot worse.
But I guess we'll move on to the next one. Our good friends at Ubisoft. Dude, you were
good friends.
You were cracking me up, man. Like when you were like watch an American couple fall from the fucking sky. Dude, I actually did not like the Ubisoft conference at all. I thought it was worse than EA, to be quite honest.
Do you think Aisha Tyler's just getting a bit more annoying or just pretentious?
I think they need to do something new. She was like a breath of fresh air the first time she came out.
And now it's like that same beating the dead horse.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell she's very passionate, and I'm very happy that she's passionate. And I mean, she sure as hell is better than Jamie Kennedy. But
or Mr. Caffeine.
Yeah, Mr. Caffeine could kill me. Take me outside and shoot me. But yeah, Aisha, I mean, she got the job done. I don't really care for her anymore. If she comes out, I'm like, oh, okay, it's Aisha Tyler. Like, I know what we're gonna get. But I don't, I'm not. If she doesn't host next year, I would really lose my sleep. But yeah, dude, Ubisoft, I really don't have much to talk about of it. I was very disappointed. I was very bored. I actually ranked it number 6 of the 8. I thought it was worse than. Yeah, I thought it was.
Yay.
Dude, yeah, I thought EA was better because of Star Wars and because of Mass Effect. It was horrible. Let me just go on the record to say they have got to be out of their fucking minds with Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Like, you give us pre-alpha nonsense a few weeks ago, and they give us a CGI trailer? Really?
Oh,
like,
dude,
no gameplay?
Have you not seen the trend that they're doing?
Oh, God. It was horrible. It was horrible.
Look at the trend that they do with Assassin's Creed. They put more emphasis on a CGI trailer than actual in-game footage.
Yeah.
And it says everything. Like, the trend is there. Just look at the last few years. Like, they've just been doing it so much.
It's horrible.
Unity was full of them.
Yeah.
Like, it's just all CGI footage, pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, going to... No, go on, sorry.
Oh, sorry, I did want to say the big surprise announcement they made at the beginning. When I saw it, I'm like, dude, admin must be like having an aneurysm right now. Like, he must be so excited when they announced. And now, it's South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Let me just tell you right now, Becca came in and went, haha, fractured butthole, and I'm like, what? For some reason, my brain did not comprehend what they were trying to say with the title. Because of the way it was presented, the fractured butthole. I like how
Cartman lauged as well when he says it.
Yeah, it was so funny. Let me just say for the record, that surprise announcement, is what saved it for me personally from being one of the worst, like 7 or 8. Like, it was that announcement that saved it.
I was fucking through the roof. I loved the Stick of Truth. Stick of Truth was up there with PT as my 2014 game of the year.
Yeah.
It was just absolutely South Park. That's what I'm going to explain. It was absolutely South Park, down to the right core.
Yeah, you played an episode, essentially. It was great. It was so great.
Essentially, and you were grounded more than ever in South Park's universe, which was unbelievable. I never thought that would be a feat you could achieve in gaming.
Yeah.
I always had this kind of pessimistic look on it because I felt that it was never going to have a sequel. Mm-hmm. And I even like how they brought Trey Parker and Matt Stone out to create the South Park, and they were like, you said you never wanted to make another game again. They kind of like joked about that. And I think it was a fantastic way to open the conference. I just love it. Like, I love the fact that they have their Stick of Truth costumes on, and then they change, and Cartman comes out as a coon. Like, Coon and Friends is just like, oh, it was blowing my mind. I even love the ending as well, where Butters is like, haha, pre-order. He's like, shut up, Butters. And so they're playing that gag that happened with the Stick of Truth, where you're pre-ordering it, and they even did it in the TV show, and etc. etc. And yeah, it was a big moment. It's my favorite moment of the entire. It was one of my 2 favorite moments. It was my favorite, but there was also another one, and it was huge. I absolutely loved it. I could not stop laughing. I can't wait to see more. Like, I feel like it was just one of the things that made my day.
Yeah, it was, and that's how they opened, right? Wasn't it? And I'm like, what a great. excellent opening. I bought Stick of Truth. It was on sale last year, and I bought it because of your recommendation. You were like, dude, it's a great game. I bought it, and I loved it. I thought it was really great. And yeah, dude, this is on my list of. I believe it comes out next year, and which is great. It gives you enough time to clear the plate of everything that's coming out this year. Yeah, dude, it looks great. I think it's one of those things that if you like Stick of Truth, you're gonna love the fractured butthole.
It's not going to get old either. I think that's the best part about it. What a great name, because it just... when you say it, the more times you say it, it gets better.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't wait to... Like, if you have to go to a store and be like, can I have South Park, the fractured butthole? Like, oh, God.
I just like how...
so brilliant.
Yeah, it's just like... It is, it's South Park. It's South Park. That's like the best to explain it.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Trey Parker and Matt Stone are working on it. I love that.
Oh yeah, no, it's great when you have the creators involved in spin-offs,
especially
source material.
Especially when Trey Parker won so many voice acting awards in 2014 as well.
Yeah,
I love how he won. Like, we picked up pretty much every voice acting award, and rightly so as well, because he does like 15 voices in the show. Him and Matt Stone do like pretty much all the voices. In the conference itself, let me quickly fire these off.
I was going to say, yeah, because I'm
the
pretty much done.
The crew I didn't really care about. Trials
Me too.
Fusion
Yeah.
didn't really care about either. Like, the stuff that they're showing for that, whatever. The Division was very interesting. Again, they're showing off a play arena called Dark Zone. And they also showed off some gameplay where you can, like, almost leave your comrades with you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like that kind of like, where everyone is like, we were chatting about it, me, Chris, and some other people, and we're like, what a dickhead for leaving the other guy, like just shooting him down. Where you go down, where you have your friends and you're getting to the extraction zone, and you can leave someone, and then you can kill your own teammates and fuck off with all the loot. It almost felt like it was Dark Knight-esque, where the Joker kills all those guys and he's like, walks out with the money.
Yeah.
This is another reason why the conference was shit, because Aisha Tyler was trying to beef this up. Just Dance 2016, no one gave a shit about.
Yeah.
Stop putting on look at your audience. No one cares about it. Look who's watching E3.
That was the part where I zoned out, and
Yeah, same.
Ugh.
But my big one, along with South Park, was that Rainbow Six Siege was shown, and along with it, Terror Hunt, which is Terrorist Hunt, basically. I don't know why they're not calling it that. But Terrorist Hunt is back in Rainbow Six Siege co-op mode. Oh, I was so happy. When I saw this, I'm like, I'm pre-ordering it. I'm pre-ordering it. Don't even give a shit about the Rainbow 1, 2 coming in with it. I'm pre-ordering it. Like, Rainbow Six Vegas' Terrorist Hunt was one of my favorite. Dude, you honestly don't know how many hours I put into it. I must have put almost 400-500 hours into it.
Damn.
I could play the same map and keep doing it again and again. It was fucking amazing. So,
awesome,
so psyched for that. Apart from that, the newly announced games were very interesting. Actually, no, we'll touch on one more before we get into newly announced game. That's our good friend Assassin's Creed Syndicate. We did not see any French couples fall out the sky during the trailer in the London, in the Victorian era setting. So I was not impressed. I still think it's even more pretentious than Unity.
Mm-hmm.
I think this. I just don't know why they're making another Assassin's Creed. I don't know why people are buying it now. I'm at this point now. Even with Call of Duty last year, I'm now at this point where I'm not buying it. I refuse to buy it. I don't give a shit. I'm done with the series.
Yeah, I have nothing to say on it. I already said my piece earlier. CGI trailer, nothing else shown. Like that's all I have to say.
Desmond could be brought back to life. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, Desmond could be like, I'm back, blah blah, and now I'm voiced by Trey Parker. Like,
yeah,
I would be like, that's nice, I suppose.
Yeah.
But is there anything else, dude, for you on Ubisoft? That anything else you want to mention?
I mean, some of the newly announced games were very strange. For Honor was one.
Mm-hmm.
The medieval sword fighting game.
It was definitely of something different, which I'll give them that. But I admire that it was something different. But aside from that,
it was like it was the same, wasn't it? But other than that, I think they showed off a Viking game as well. What was that?
What happened? I'm sorry.
They showed off some kind of like Viking game, didn't they? Or was I dreaming that?
I don't. No, I think that was For Honor as well.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that was For Honor. Because I was so confused then. I was like, whatever. I mean, the other big one was Ghost Recon Wildlands was announced. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm really huge at sold on that. I thought it was going to be like the Ghost Recon, the first game, Advanced Warfighter. whatever one it was. Ghost Recon 2 and Ghost Recon 1 were classics in the 360. This one's kind of like really deviating from that. I'm not too sure on it. I'm very pessimistic. Other than that, I wasn't really too sold, and I think it was one of the worst conferences there. I think Aisha Taylor's really getting on my nerves when she was doing it. I think she was getting, you know what, I liked the novelty at first, but it really wore off now. I just feel like she's kind of being a bit too much like on it. I'm like, just get to the point and just like, keep rolling with it.
I feel like she thinks like this is how all gamers talk, and it kind of offends me a little bit because I'm like,
yeah,
I don't ever say, man, Adnan, sick moves, dude. Like I don't talk like that. I don't really.
It's almost as bad as our Law and Order episode on Gamergate.
Oh God.
Where Ice-T's like, you read it on Kotaku, where teabagging, it means a term where you teabag someone. It's just like, oh, shut up.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate when people patronize me. What pisses me off more is when people patronize gamers. Oh my god, that's like the threshold. My threshold just like hits the roof. I'm like, you just don't stop talking. Like, please stop talking. But no, I don't really have much to say. A lot of the other stuff we covered in conferences, like the Division came up and Microsoft's and whatnot, but I really wasn't hugely sold on it. I wasn't really impressed. Except for the South Park announcement and what was it called? Rainbow Six Terror Hunt. But I mean, the other thing that was kind of weird was that Crap Dogs wasn't there. Crap Dogs 2.
I was happy for that. I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, that was like,
the sacrifice I performed the other night must have worked. Awesome. I'm like,
your rain dance when you're outside. Becca's like, Chris, what are you doing? Like, I'm trying to stop Watch Dogs 2 from happening.
I was very happy that happened. I was like, oh, thank God. All right, move on. Like, that was like my thought process.
Oh, yeah.